Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Very well. How are you doing today, Mark?
I'm thrilled to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, great. I have a couple get to know you questions first, if you don't mind.
Well, I just don't want to cough in your ear. Sorry about that. I just coughed in your
Oh,
ear.
it happens. It's okay. Thank you.
All right.
So, where are you originally from?
I am originally from Wilmington, Delaware, which is, everybody goes Delaware. But yes, that's where I'm from. Wilmington, Delaware.
And where do you live now?
I live outside of Washington, D.C.
Tell me a little bit about your background.
My background is I was always a news fanatic. I worked in TV news for quite some time. Started in a small market, worked my way up to big markets. Then I took an interesting turn and became a host of a food show, a restaurant show on Food Network. Did a lot of Food Network specials, did a show on Discovery. It was also food oriented. I wrote a book. I wrote some magazine art. Had a regular magazine article. I had radio spots. I like wherever there's food, I find myself there.
Now, because you grew up in Delaware and the D.C. and you're in the D.C. area, what are your sports teams?
Well, okay, that's a great question. Okay, so for football, I live outside of D.C., but I'm a Ravens fan. I grew up as an Eagles fan, so it's exciting to watch the Eagles. What a great season they had. Or as my brother says, I'm back on the bandwagon.
Now, what is On The Marc Media?
Oh, that's my cool name for my company. I do a lot of media type things, videos, food blogs, interesting. I keep that's my company.
Now, how did you get interested in food reporting?
Well, I was a consumer reporter. I did investigative stuff, but then I liked just consuming food. So it was it was an interesting transition over to food.
Now, where can people see you next?
On Celebrity Cafe. That is where I am going to be next.
That's great. Now, so tell me, what are some of the steps that people should be taking when planning a football party?
Yes. So if you're planning a football party, here are the things you need to do. The first thing is, right now, this is a perfect time. Make sure your appliances are working and they're performing at their best, especially the refrigerator. That is your go-to appliance. That's where all the food and the drink needs to be kept nice and cold 24/7. So the team at Sears Home Services, they recommend inspecting your refrigerator gasket. That's the seal that goes around the door. If you're able to slide $1 between the gasket and the refrigerator, well then it's not tight enough. You have higher energy usage and their food's not as cold. Here's another thing you should think about. Changing the water filter. That should be changed every 6 months. That way you make sure that you are serving for your friends, your guests, your friends, your family, yourself, nice, clean tasting water. And you could reorder the filter automatically at SearsPartsDirect.com. And if your appliances aren't working, well then you can schedule a repair at SearsHomeServices.com/big game. Once you have all that worked out, everything's working right, your friends are coming over, they're going, point me to the wine. That's the first thing that my friends say. So I have I have a white wine out. I have a red wine out. Yellowtail produces wines that are fun and affordable for all your big game watching parties. Everyone is going to enjoy this at this party and all your parties. Right now, they are touring the country, bringing the fun to tailgate parties and to home gate parties. All of this leading up to the premiere of their big game commercial. You're going to want to keep an eye out for that. But there are so many options, 18 different varietals. You will definitely find the perfect wine to pair with your food and snacks. I like Chardonnay with my wings. It's a good pairing. Also, everybody then says to me, what is the one food I must have on the table? What do I have to have? Sabra Hummus is the official dip sponsor of the NFL. It is perfect for your big game spread. It is great with chips and with veggies. It's also vegan. It's gluten-free. It's from a plant-based protein. So all your dietary requirements are met. But most of all, it's just delicious.
Almost everybody likes hummus, so I think that's great. And Sabra has lots of different varieties, too.
Right. We have a taco taco infused hummus here. That to me, it's really good. You got so many. I think they have 12 different types, so you can enjoy all of them at your big game party. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to decorate in the team colors so that the house looks, you're representing both teams that are in. You're going to make everything disposable so you could throw everything out quickly. You're going to figure out the seating arrangements. How's everybody going to fit in front of the TV? That's, figure that out now so that you don't have everybody go, I can't see the game. And when somebody volunteers to bring something, you're going to say, yes, thank you. Why not have people help you out?
How does making a seating chart work for a game? How do you figure that out?
It's not so much a seating chart. It's just, how are the seats going to be arranged? How am I going to fit? Who's going to fit on the couches? If I bring some folding chairs in, do I need to, have another set put up? Do I have to have somebody? How are we going to all sit in there and watch the game and be entertained, during the commercials, during the game? So that's how you figure that out.
Do you have any additional tips for party throwing and enjoying your guests?
I would say, well, that's the key. If you plan everything ahead of time, okay, just spend a little time now, you can actually sit with your guest and watch the game and talk and have fun, as opposed to being in the kitchen the whole time, cleaning, bringing food out, doing all that stuff. So make time for yourself so that you can actually enjoy your party. Check all this out, betterstuffforlife.com, betterstuffforlife.com. Now,
how do you like people to connect with you?
Hit me up at On The Marc Media, on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you. Mark with a C.
Now, where can people learn more about all of this again? Can you please repeat the information?
Oh, Better Stuff for Life. I appreciate you asking. BetterStuffForLife.com, BetterStuffForLife.com.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just to thank you for having me. It's great to be on the Celebrity Cafe.
Thank you. Very good luck with all your endeavors and happy football season.
All right. Go teams, whoever they may be.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you.